Hi guys, Kai here and welcome back. This is episode 18 of the FIFA 18 My Player Career, and we are towards the end of the January transfer window. I don't think Palermo are going to be bringing anybody in or selling anybody to be exact, but we'll find out after this game. The first game in today's episode, as you can see, is against Napoli. It is an away game and it is in the quarter-finals of the Italian Cup, so it's going to be a tough one. Of course Napoli are going to be the big favourites going into this one. They're in form themselves. They're in the top league, of course. We're only in Calcio B. They are a European team as well, so no doubt they'll be doing good in Europe. Let's see what we can do, though. You never know what could happen in the Cup. And we're in pretty decent form right now. We need to try and get Kai in on the game. Hopefully, he doesn't get too fatigued. You can see his stamina is already pretty low. Because we've been playing so many games, and thankfully he is playing most of those games as well. Not like last season where we missed a lot of the games in the league and in the cup, of course, but we didn't stay too long in the cup competition. Much better this year. We wanted a cup run, that's what we've got. Even if we do go out against Napoli in this match, and we've done pretty well to get to the quarter-finals, and it's only going to give us the confidence to go even further next season. That was an unlucky chance there from Kai. Tried to dink it over the goalkeeper, which he managed to do, just couldn't get it underneath the crossbar. So a couple of minutes then before the half-time interval, and it is still Napoli 0, Palermo 0. We're both searching for the first goal in today's match. Kai's not had the best of games actually. He's currently sitting on a 6.5 match rating. And here he is, plays it forward, he's going to carry on his run. Can he get it back? That's a beautiful ball, here he is. And a first time finish, and absolutely fantastic finish there from Kai. That bumps him up to, was it a 7.8 there? It might just be just before half time. Palermo in front against the run of play. And what a shock result this will be if we do hold on and get the victory to knock out Napoli of the cup competition. But what a nice little through ball it was there from Kai's teammate, and a beautiful finish in the end for Kai's second cup goal, I think it is, of the season. And we're into the final couple of minutes here, and as you can see, we are still holding on to that one goal lead. It looks like we may have just done it, boys. A 1-0 win against Napoli, that will put us into the semi-finals of the Italian Cup. And then no idea who is still in this competition, but no doubt it's going to be a tough one as we go through here, looking for a second to get it wrapped up. The shot comes in off target, should have done better. Probably had more time than he actually thought there going through. It was one-on-one with a goalkeeper. He's probably scared of the defender around him who was getting close to him. So unlucky. Good chance. It doesn't really matter too much though, especially if the final whistle blows. And now, come on ref, blow that whistle. That one's going to go out of play. And it goes out of play for a Palermo throw. Kai's dropping deep to try and get in on the action, but it doesn't really matter. There is the final whistle. It is Palermo who provide the shot result here. That puts them into the semi-finals. And there are some other big teams in there as well, but actually not as many big teams as I was expecting. Fiorentina are through, ourselves are through, and now as you can see it is transfer deadline day. We're into the final hour. I don't think that we've brought anybody in. Let's just have a check. Before we do the final hour of transfer deadline day, remember we weren't expecting to move ourselves. Where are Palermo, Empoli? Not many moves at all actually through all the clubs. Well, there we go. No players have come in for Palermo. Ali Sami, he's the only one that's gone out. I don't know if that was on loan or a permanent transfer. He has got a goal actually this season. I've seen his name pop up a few times. So he'll be a little bit of a loss for us, but hopefully we'll still have enough going forward. We're going to jump into our next game. This is in the league, of course, after that nice victory against Napoli in the cup. Let's see how we get on in this league. Why are we playing at the Bernabeu? I have no idea, but we'll take it. Playing at Santiago Bernabeu in our home game. Is that our home stadium? I guess it must be for some reason, but we'll take it. I don't care. Well, let's go on and get the victory. It's the first time I've noticed that. How long have we been here? 2 years now, almost 2 seasons. And that's the first time that I've noticed that it's given us the Bernabeu as our home stadium. I don't know if that's a glitch or it's always been that way, but never mind. Let's carry on. Let's try and get ourselves a victory. We want to try and get the 3 points, of course. We are pushing towards the top of the table. We want the automatic promotion places at least, but of course we will be pushing for the title as well. We will be going to be going for the cup title. If we can lift the trophy, that would be absolutely fantastic. What a season that would be if we can lift the league and the cup double. But so far, no goals. Heading into the final 10 minutes of the first half. And we've got some defending to do here. Kai trying to resist on dropping deep to try and get in on the action to win the ball back. Doesn't really want to go out of position too much. He's only on a 5.9 rating as we speak. That needs to improve, of course, otherwise it's not looking good for Palermo as the defender takes down the attacker, and it is going to be a penalty in the final 5 minutes of the first period. Shouldn't have really gone in there, but what can you do? Hopefully the goalkeeper can save us here from going a goal behind. Come on, do your job, keeps. We don't want to be going behind here at the end of the first half. Currently 0-0. Is it going to be 1-0? It is indeed. The goalkeeper dives the wrong way. And there we go. It is Paulino. He scores the first goal of the game. Nice little penalty, sending the keeper the wrong way. Tried to kick out there with his feet, but was nowhere near it. And we do trail then 1-0 at the end of the first half. Some work to do then in the second period. Hopefully we can get Kai in on the action. And here we go then. We are starting this second half. Losing 1-0. Kai just inside there, getting the ball. Nice little turn from him. Finds his teammates. Going to try and carry on his run there. He was getting pushed aside there for a second. A nice little turn there. Goes for the finesse and just wide of the post. Unlucky. Good effort there from Kai. That bumps him up at least into the 6s. 6.1 right now. He was currently on a 5.9. So let's see if we can get it a little bit more higher. He will indeed if he gets an assist or a goal, of course. But right now it is the away side pushing forward, looking to expand their lead. It's hit the woodwork, and that one is going to bounce out of play for a Palermo throw. But we've got to wake up at the back. The defenders lacking there, and that could have easily been 2-0. We are heading into the hour mark almost. Still trailing by a 0-0. Kai's up to a 6.2. And he's going to run forward here. A bit of space here opening up in front of him. Has he got the pace yet? Not quite. He does fall back and keeps possession, but there his pass is poor and he does give it away. And now the chance is on. The run is on. The defender trying to knock him off there. The goalkeeper's come out. The ball played through and a simple finish in the end. And it is 2-0 on the stroke of an hour. And now it doesn't look good for Palermo, does it? Trailing 2-0. Goalkeeper came rushing out there. He thought for some reason that he was going to get there, but the clever play there between the two players. And there is a simple goal. Not offside, of course. Our defenders keeping Piccolo on to score his second goal of the game. And now we're heading into the final minute of the match. We are going to be taking another L. It's not what we wanted. We wanted the 3 points, but we do have one game remaining in today's episode. Hopefully that'll be a victory. It'll be a nice way to end today's episode after the victory against Napoli in the Cup and a defeat here today at home. So here we go then, another home game, February the 9th, 2019, taking on Vercelli. Let's try and end with a victory, then we'll go into the next episode, high on confidence, and then we'll find out, of course, who we face in the Italian Cup semi-finals. No idea if we'll be playing that in the next episode. I'll have to wait and see exactly when that is scheduled to be done. But right now, Palermo winning possession just inside their own half, and now Kai's trying to run down the wing. He gets it back, does he? He does. He's only got 1 in support in the area. Can he get the cross in? He's got 4 in support now. Good attacking play there from Palermo, getting the players forward. But it was a poor cross in the end, and Vercelli do get the ball clear. So 17 minutes played. Still trying to work our way forward, trying to get the first goal of the game. It's been all Palermo so far. Vercelli not really done much, to be honest. Patient play here from Palermo. Kai's trying to find himself into some space. Here he is, gets the ball, cuts inside, still going forward here, and Kai shoots, hits it. The low driven effort across the keeper, and that one flies into the bottom corner. Just over 20 minutes played here, and it is Palermo 1, Vercelli 0. Nice little goal there, nice little 1-2 it was, and then Kai charging all the way through. The low driven effort past the goalkeeper, couldn't do anything about it, too much power on it, and Kai scores his 13th league goal of the season. And no doubt he will be really looking for pushing towards that 20 goal mark before the end of the season. And hopefully he can do that. And here he is, just losing possession there. He's trying to chase back, tries to slide in there. He might be booked actually for that, but there's a good save from the goalkeeper. 7.9 rating for Kai as we do head into the final couple of minutes here. Still holding on to that narrow 1-goal lead. That's all we need to do. Just don't concede late on. And another free kick given away this time by Palermo. Got to be careful, we don't really conceding late on. Be a big blow if we do concede. After the defeat in the last game, we want to try and hit back with a victory straight away. Late change there for Vercelli. Free kick now in a dangerous area. He does take the shot, but over the crossbar, not troubling the goalkeeper at all. And I think that might just be enough to give Palermo the victory and the 3 points here at home. Kai getting the only goal of the game, of course. Corner ref, blow that whistle. Let's get us the victory. Actually, have we got enough time to push forward here for one more? Nice ball onto this near side. Kai's in the area waiting for the cross to come in. That was a poor ball and cleared away, but there is the final whistle. It is Palermo who finished today's episode with 3 points and a nice 1-0 win.